Hello Sea of Thieves. I'm sure you might have seen or heard about the new funny launch, and I'm going to show you how to do it. A crucial part of getting a good funny launch, even with the old one, is having a high frame rate, like above 200. So turn your graphics all the way down to cursed, and just get your frames as high as you can. You then want to come to this spot on the sloop. It's the ladder that doesn't have the stairs. Stand right in this corner and then look towards the back of your boat. Now you want to spam the interact button, and you might see that mine's bound to the scroll wheel. So you can change it, although I have seen people do it with F, so you obviously can. It's just easier to scroll and that presses it really quickly. So while you have the climb ladder prompt, you just want to spam that button and it'll sort of glitch you into this railing here. Then you just want to tap D and you'll go flying directly forwards. You go pretty much the way your boat is facing, so it's really easy to aim. Now the guy who found this launch also found a way to go much further, like an insane distance. So instead of telling you, I'm going to link his video in the description. I don't want to just rip him off and show everything in this video. So go watch that video if you want more details on the launch and how to go much further. Now after practicing this just for a little bit, I feel like it's much more consistent than the old funny launch. As you can see here, I just pointed my boat at an island. That could be another boat, that could be anything. And you can get there consistently. This only took me a couple tries and you get all the way there. So because this is pretty easy to do and pretty much anyone can do it, I just wanted to talk about exploits a little bit because I already know people are going to be saying that you shouldn't be doing this. This can get you banned. This is cheating and all that sort of stuff. So of course recently we had other exploits like the crud launch and like that one crazy burning blade one where you could get like a million streak really quickly. Now I want to tell a little story back when Sea of Thieves came out. Some of you might not have been alive, but I was. And I saw the first ever exploit. Way back when Sea of Thieves was released, the sword was the main weapon. It's what everybody used. And of course there was the sword lunge, where you lunge forward and you can kill multiple skeletons in one go. But quickly somebody worked out that if you stand in about waist deep water and do a lunge, you get a boost. Now this was very useful and I remember learning this and testing it out, and you could get back to your boat so much quicker. Now no one really knew if this was intended or not, but everybody did it. Then somebody found out if you block and then lunge and jump, you can get an even bigger boost, and you can do this out of the water. So you can do it off your boat. People are using it to board, people are using it to move around quickly. You could use it to go across the deck of a boat quickly and hit multiple people. It was very useful, and this was sort of the first skilled mechanic you would learn back then. But it turns out that the jumping sword lunge was an exploit. That's right, all you people that are against exploits, you've been doing this for years and you didn't even know. Now obviously it's still in the game, because when Rare came out and said that it was an unintended feature, everybody said leave it in because it's good, it has mobility, it adds a bit more skill to the game, and everybody could do it. So it was left in and it's still here today. Obviously I'm against cheating and anything like that, that should definitely be bannable. But things like exploits where they were added, even if it wasn't intentional, you should be allowed to use them until they get removed, if they even do get removed. Something like the funny launch has been around for a long time and probably is not going to get removed. So if you want to use it, go ahead. Maybe don't use it in Hourglass. And if you don't want to use it, then don't use it. I've never heard of anyone getting banned for a funny launch or a crud launch. But if you're ruining Hourglass games with it, I could see how that could maybe happen. Now this is obviously just my opinion. I'm not telling you what to do. You do whatever you want. And if you have different ideas on what should be allowed and what shouldn't, leave a comment because I love to hear it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys around.